Hey everyone, today after you go and check in on campus, we need to talk about symbols. So yesterday you read the story Sleeping on Common Lit. If you haven't done that yet, you need to go back to yesterday, click on the link so that you can go to Common Lit and do the sleeping story. After that, then you need to go and watch the symbols notes video. It's right here. Click on that, watch it, take notes as you go. There is also this document right here, which shows us a bunch of common symbols that are in literature. So you should probably take a look at this as well. You can get there by clicking on that link, or you can go right to Schoology and it's on there. Then when you're finished looking at that and taking all the notes, then you need to figure out what the symbols are in the story Sleeping. And you need to figure out how it helps create the theme. So you're going to click on this and click Make a Copy. And then to do this, you are going to think of some objects that are in the story Sleeping that you think could maybe possibly be symbols. So what you need to do is find 3 different objects, and you need to place a picture in here of that object. Then you need to write down at least 3 sentences that explain how different characters think about or feel or react to that object. You can do multiple on the same character, or you can do all different characters depending on what your symbol is that you pick, or your object is that you pick. So for example, from Frozen, Elsa's gloves are a major symbol. So I have here that Elsa's dad thinks that the gloves are a solution for keeping her powers in check, that Elsa is nervous about removing her gloves, and that Anna has no idea why Elsa wears gloves. So from all of that, we can kind of get the idea that, like, Elsa's dad thinks that keeping in emotions is the best thing, that Elsa is nervous about sharing her strong emotions, and that Anna has no idea what Elsa is really feeling and going through. Down here then, after you've done all of those, you need to look at the objects and the characters' feelings and thoughts and reactions, and then you need to figure out what each one of your objects represents. So you're going to complete the sentences that are here. So object 1 is, so I would put in Elsa's gloves. It represents holding in your emotions because, and then I'm going to explain how I know that. So that is your job for the story Sleeping. So think of 3 objects, put in how characters feel about them, and then explain what you think those objects represent. If you need to use this sheet, go right ahead so that you can find maybe some common objects that show up in there. Also think about colors, remember, think about things that are repeated so that you can see what some of these things might represent. If you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, have a great day, and you can submit this when you're done.